In the past couple of months, there have been a few comments on my videos telling me that I'm a racist. Now, usually I don't really care about such comments, simply because haters gonna hate. Always. You can't change that. But lately, the comments about me being a racist have become quite a lot, which is why I decided to dedicate a video solely to this topic and speak up. But before we get to this topic, here's something that goes out to all the content creators out there who are just starting out and facing a lot of hate comments. Do not care about them. Absolutely, no matter what you do in your life, there will always be people disagreeing with you. There will always be people telling you not to do something because it doesn't look good. And there will always be people hating on you because they have a different opinion on certain topics. But you really shouldn't care about them, because the only reason why they hate on you is to make themselves feel better. Think about it this way: how many times have you heard gossip going around concerning you, but you never have people telling you these things directly to your face? That's because on one side, people want to be the center of attention by spreading negative news that will make people listen up. But on the other side, they don't want to take any kind of blame. That's why they never tell you things directly to your face, but they wait until you're gone so they can talk about you with others, but not with you. And don't get me wrong, I myself talk about others too when they're not around. That just happens sometimes in a conversation. But in the end, it's up to you to decide whether you spread negativity about someone without actually facing these people, or you try to stay neutral and understand people's perspectives and where they are coming from. But why did I actually bring this talking behind the back topic up? Because the internet is the exact same thing. People don't know who you are, and therefore it's easy to spread hate. When someone comments on a video, a picture, or whatever it is, people just see a random profile. The only thing that people then react to is the comment. And when you collect a few likes on your comment, you feel good. So the goal of haters is to spread negativity and get likes for it. And again, since it's the internet and nobody knows you or your profile, it's really easy to do that. This exact thing is currently happening to me and my channel, just that it's not simple negativity, but we're talking about racism. At the beginning, my channel was all about singing songs in different languages, translating movie titles, and stuff like this. And everything was fine and there was barely any negativity. Things began to escalate when I started my How to Say and How Nations Do Stuff series. Since I didn't want to only translate stuff, I also decided to include some stereotypes and imitate accents and gestures. And it seems like some people, and by some I mean many, take these imitations quite seriously and call me a racist for them. When I say, "It's me, Mario," or "Can I have a cup of tea, please?" or "Maya he, Maya who, Maya ha," people call me out on that because in their opinion it's racist when I make fun of stereotypes or anything related to their country. So just to make sure that I'm not confusing anything, I decided to look up the definition of racism. Racism is the belief in the superiority of one race over another, which often results in discrimination and prejudice towards people based on their race or ethnicity. So in other words, unless you're trying to express that you're better than someone else because of your ethnicity, or you're trying to harm someone because of their ethnicity, it's not racist. And I'm in no way whatsoever trying to express that I'm better than someone else. There's no such thing as racism on my channel, not even remotely connected to it. All I'm trying to do is unite the world through our languages. And that's what we are. We are all the same and shouldn't be considered different just because of how we look, speak, or act. But I get it. Some of you guys are really proud to be from your respective country, and as soon as you hear that somebody might say something negative about your country, you're triggered and want to call that person out on that. But here's the thing, in my opinion, there are two different ways to make fun of someone. Let's take the Irish language for example, just because I use it from time to time in my videos. For example, you could say, Irish is such a bad language, like it's gonna be dead in 20 years anyways and nobody really speaks it. Everybody speaks English for a reason. Nobody needs Irish, such a bad language. In this case, I'm obviously trying to put the language down. Now, let's take a different approach. Man, Irish is such a tough language. Every time I try to read something in Irish, I fuck it up completely. Like, I even make fun of myself for trying to pronounce things because I fuck them up so much. Irish, why you gotta be so tough, man? In this case, I'm making fun of it too, but I'm in no way saying that it's a bad language, just that it's really tough to learn it. Just like there are other languages in this world that are really tough to learn for someone like me, like Hungarian or Japanese. My point is, when I'm making fun of stereotypes, I just do it because they seem funny to me. Whether it's Super Mario's voice when it comes to Italian, the song Drago Salente when it comes to Romanian, the Greek word malaka or the Polish word kurva. I'm not doing it to put anyone down, it's just part of my channel demonstrating what people consider typical in different countries. But in the end, it's obviously completely up to you whether you take these things seriously or not, and whether you call me a racist for that, or whether you call someone else a racist for that. But maybe, just maybe, try to understand why somebody does things the way they do them. It's not necessarily always negative, perhaps they just don't take things that seriously. Because the easier you take things, the more enjoyable they become. Think about it. Also, let me know in the comment section below whether you ever made a joke about something and somebody took it too seriously and got offended. This should be interesting.